All right, and we are live for our final game of today. This time we're in a different stadium. We have a special one as this time we have our Asian regional. It's Qatar going against China. Zidane is going to kick it off. Deep kick. And Al Ajlani. There we go. He's going to get a return of 21 yards, 21 plus really. And it's going to get this game started. Qatar, Kawachi finds Al Asri. And Qatar is going to start with a first down to get this game kicked off. Al Asri. He gets another reception. He'll only get 4 yards on this one. Kawachi pressure mounting, and that could have been an interception by China. But it wasn't taken up. Kawachi drops back. Ooh, nothing doing. And Qatar is going to be forced to a 4 and out. Lim on the return. And he's not going to get far. China going to start their first drive on their 16. And Jianlan seems like a speedy one. Only gets 4 yards for his troubles. Both these sides are going to be interesting to look at. Oh, and a deep throw by China. Song. He's got the reception, and they're going to strike first blood. Zachary Song. 79-yard reception. Puts China out in front. And wow. I will tell you, I was not expecting that. Qatar is going to find themselves in quite the matchup, as both these sides, as much as they don't really look like it, can be offensive dynamos when they choose to. Al Ajlani gets a return to the 23-yard line. Jalal gets a good run, about 6 yards. Now, this Qatari side has played a few games already. Of course, none of those recorded. So they technically have the experience advantage. China, on the other hand, they have a bit of an advantage considering, in terms of football, American football, they kind of do have a bit of more exploration within the sport. Either way, both sides do have the chance to walk away with this, and it is just an international friendly. We had our analysts take their picks earlier, and it was split. 2 going for Qatar, 2 going for China. So no clear favorite here. But it's going to be interesting to see how this works out. Kai Zhu, he gets the TFL. Jalal gets another run. He's only going to get 4 for that one. It'll be 3rd and 6. Kawachi overthrows a man, and he'll force Qatar to another 4 and out. Lim gets a little bit further than last time. But China going to start at their own 17. So, in terms of Asian nations, okay, my apologies. I came back. I just had 3 notifications. Pressure mounting. It looks like Lee gets the ball off just in time. Lee goes to the side, overthrows his man, and now China forced to a 4 and out. Anyway, back to what I was saying. In terms of Asian nations, China definitely one of those teams up there. While we have yet to see them make an appearance, Japan and South Korea are two other nations to take a note to look out for. Of course, not going to discount the existence of Qatar and Malaysia. Malaysia being one of the first Asian nations to take part in a recorded matchup here, and they came close to beating Finland. I did not expect them to come that close to beating Finland. So you got to give them a hand for their efforts in that match. Of course, they fell short due to a field goal, I believe. I think it was. Yeah, it was only a 2 point. It was a 2 point deficit. Malaysia almost stole that victory away from the Finns. Kawachi gets pressured and has to get rid of it. And Qatar forced to another 4 and out. They've been struggling offensively so far. Haihani. Short punt. And it can't get picked up by Lim. And he'll finally pick it up, but this time at the 8. That's the downsides of a muffed punt. And China. Lin this time. He's going to get 6 yards. Yang Lin. 2 rushes, 8 yards. He's just getting started. And he'll get a first down this time. Lee finds a cross. It's Song. Zachary Song had the touchdown that put this Chinese team in the lead to begin with. Can he make some more magic? Or will it be another receiver? Lin. He gets a fairly decent run. It'll be 3rd and 2 for China. Oh, and this time he's going to be stopped in the backfield by Aldine Gamel. It's Gang Ting to punt. Badawi. He'll get stopped at the 30. And Qatar, with about 1:14 in the first quarter, they can look to tie this. Jalal. He'll get stopped by Wen. Jalal finds space. He gets a gain of 8 yards. So we got one of the largest nations in Asia going against the FIFA World Cup hosts. Well, it's a matchup, of course, of interesting proportions. Qatar forced to a 3rd 4 and out. And so far, not much action. Williams stopped at the 20. So far, not much action by either side. China struck early with 2 minutes. 2 minutes into the first quarter, China struck early. They got a touchdown. And oh boy, tripping on my words. That'll be the end of the first as it stays the same. 7-0, China in the lead. Fan Jiang. He gets a reception, he gets 9 yards. Lin ducks a tackle, gets the first down. And Lin's going to get stopped. He only gets 4 yards this time. Oh, stopped in the backfield by, again, Aldine Gamel. So Qatar's defense having some bright moments here. Lee has time. Finds Ji on the cross. And looks like I spoke too soon as China gets another first down. This Chinese side's going to be an interesting team to watch in international competition. And I know I haven't mentioned that up until now, but With one more week of international friendlies, there will be international qualifiers. Of course, I will have to take a hiatus. I do stuff in the summer, and you know, but either way, with that out of the way, expect some qualifiers and expect a mini World Cup, quote unquote. It's going to be a Confederations tournament, and I don't plan to have it be a super big tournament, as there isn't really a tournament mode. But either way, John Lon gets 8 yards on that carry. Either way, expect some things soon. Lee finds Lin on the cross. He gets a first down. And this Chinese side has been awfully consistent so far on this drive. Yang Lin, that's his first reception. He gets some yards. Lee has time, finds Ji again. He's only going to get 3 yards. Jeremy Lee's definitely racking up some yards now. He's got a few completions. Of course, that touchdown find to Song, Jianlan, this time he gets the reception. That touchdown pass to Song, making up the bulk of his yards. Zhang Jianlan, first reception, gets 10 yards. Oh, Lin's going to get stopped in the backfield by Shockett. And Zachy Shockett, first tackle is a TFL. Lin's not going to get much, and it'll be 3rd and 12 for China. Lin hits a gap, and he's going to be stopped short. Either way, it's going to be a simple putt. And Zedong, of course, he overkicks it. China will add to their lead, makes it 10-0. And Zedong's going to kick it off once again. He's got quite a boot on himself as well. Al Ashlani. Ooh, gets clocked around the 20. And this Qatari side has been struggling offensive all day. Well, they've been struggling offensively all day. I'll correct myself. Kawachi finds Al Asari. And he seems to be a likely target as he gets a first down. Jalal ducks a tackle, but he gets snuffed out. Only getting 3 yards on that carry. And we come to a 2-minute warning. So Qatar are going to need to find the end zone within 2 minutes, assuming they don't get possession back. Jalal stopped in the backfield by Zhu. And China's going to take a timeout. Kai Zhu. He's been a tackle beast so far. 6 tackles, and 2 of them for TFL. Jalal not going to make it 4th and inches. China going to force a timeout. And Qatar going to punt anyway. Lim. 2 steps is all he's going to get. And we have an injury reported. O-lineman F. Salhi. He might come back, so don't count him out just yet. Jeremy Lee takes it back. Oh, and that could have been an open reception. That could have been a first down. Maybe even more. That dropped by the receiver. Either way, he's been doing pretty good. He's got a good start. 7 for 10 and 127 yards. That's a great start. They'll find Zachary Song and Qatar using timeouts now. Song got 3 receptions, 88 yards, and a TD. And Yang Lin, he's going to get a first down. And he finds Song, manages to find that pass in traffic. China could do damage. They're now within Qatar's half of the field. Lee, lots of time, goes deep, finds Ji all alone, and it'll be the 2nd touchdown for China. Zidane. To make it 17, he does. And China is running away with it at home. Well, they're the home team, but still. 17-0 is the score. And Qatar needs to find a way to get themselves back in this game before they get left behind. Al-Ajlani is going to get stopped at the 21. Kawachi finds Al-Asri. He gets 4 on that reception. Qatar not going to use any more timeouts. Kawachi, short pass to Assad. That's his first, and he's got some space. Now Qatar using a timeout. Big reception for his first reception. That's pretty good. Kawachi comes off a helmet and out of bounds. 2nd and 10. They've got 1 or 2 plays left in them. Kawachi going to the side, finds Mead, and Qatar uses their final timeout of this half. So now they got to go for broke. End zone or bust. And he's going for the end zone. Finds Al-Zayani. They're not going to give it to him. Wow. And that is heartbreaking. Qatar literally inches away from a touchdown. They're not going to give it to Al-Zayani. And China's been in control for most of this game. Of course, not much to report on, as it's 17-0, and they're going to get possession back. Wow. That's just tough. Damji to kick things off, to kick the second half off, and it's returned by Zun this time. And he'll get to a 31. So China lucks out, and they're going to go empty backfield here. Jeremy Lee finds Yang. His first reception is a first down, and this Chinese side showing their consistency once again. Lee, pressure mounting, finds Song, and he'll get a first down as well. Lee drops back, pass pressure, and can't get a receiver. And he's definitely looking at some pretty good numbers now. 220 plus yards. John Lan going to add to his total. And now China just barely within Qatar's red zone. Oh, just as I say that, a thief with the stop in the backfield. And another backfield stop, this time by Carney. So China is going to go empty backfield again. Lee going for the end zone. He'll get Zun. And just when you least expect it, this Chinese side has put on quite a show. Jeremy Lee, 3 touchdowns for this guy now, and he's closing in on 300 yards this game. We still have a quarter of football left to play, and this Chinese side is running away from Qatar. Al-Ajlani manages to get past the 20, as Qatar is going to start from their 23, and it's been a struggle for this side. Shalom. Stopped by Jinyi. And they'll be a TFL. Finds Mead once again. He's only going to get 2 yards. Kawachi. Ooh, and his receiver can't find the ball. And it'll be a 4-and-out for Qatar. Ihani. Deep punt finds Lim. And he doesn't need to do much, but it's still decent field positioning for China. Lim. Not going to go too far, only gets a yard. It's Lin again. And he'll get a few more yards. It's 3rd and 5. And looks like China's going to be forced to punt here. 4th and 3. They can't manage to break past Qatar's defense here. Badawi on the return. Has nothing but 4 Chinese defenders coming straight out. Long. Can't sneak away. Only gets a yard. Kawachi's going to go deep. And nothing doing. 3rd and 9. Really questionable decision there. As Qatar's definitely hurting for yards, but you can't force everything. Jalal skips a tackle, skips another one. But he's going to be short by 4. And the Qataris are going to do a whole lot of nothing on that drive. Haihani, another punt. This time it's Lim. He's not going to need to go far. China, they start at their own 35. Lee manages to find Song on the cross, and he gets some more. Zachary Song. He's definitely helped out his yardage, and he's also helped out Jeremy Lee's yardage as he's 5 yards away from passing 300. Song again in open field, and he's gone. Another touchdown for him, another touchdown for China. And it's looking to be a blowout forming. As Qatar still has yet to respond at all to this Chinese side. Al-Aslani. He's not going to get too far. Qatar's going to start at their 21. And they're going to need a miracle, or they're going to need for China to shoot themselves in the foot for them to get back into this game, because it has been brutal. Kawachi, loads of time. Oh, it comes off a helmet. And his receiver is not making the catches he needs. And he's not really throwing the throws he needs to throw. Pressure mounting, and he's going to get rid of it. It'll be 4 and 9 for Qatar. They have not showed up yet at all in this game. Lin gets a good rush there. He's going to get 6 yards. Lin not going to get too far. It's labeled as a TFO for Carney, but looks like they're going to give him a yard for that one? Wow. Honestly, I'm a bit befuddled by that. Oh, there we go. Now a real TFL from Hamdi. And China is going to be forced to punt. And with a quarter left, can't believe I'm doing this, but this is the third game in a row where I have to call it early. Well, second game in a row. Third game overall. The second game over. So all gets stopped in the backfield, this time by Zhu. That'll be the end of the third quarter. So one more quarter to go, and it's a blowout. It's been a blowout the entire time. Qatar has not shown up at all. Kawachi gonna go deep, and he'll find Al-Ajlani. And finally, the Qataris have answered. And it's not much, but they managed to put themselves on the board. They're not going to get shut out. As Qatar will make it 7-31, but they still have a long ways to go, if it's even possible, to get back in this game. Damji with the deep kick. Zun, he's got himself a touchdown. And a return to the 31 as China gets their response prepared. And Lin manages to get the first down, sneaking through the Qatari defense. And not much doing. Aldine Galen with the TFL. Pang. He's gone on the reception. Lee loads of time. And this time it's Pang again. Well, how about that? First reception gets you a first down. Second reception gets you a touchdown. Luo Pang. And China still running away. They've got their foot on the gas pedal. They'll make it 38-7. And Qatar is having a rough day. Al-Ajlani just stopped short of the 20. Kawachi, loads of time, going deep. It's intercepted by Lim. And again, that's what I mean with the forced passes. I feel like that's been a theme today. Of course, the Bosnia-Latvia game is definitely the worst indicator for that. But it was a deep throw, and there was a lot of traffic surrounding the receiver. Honestly, I feel like Kawachi's going to regret throwing that one. As China's going to get possession back. Lee pressured, and Reza picks it up. Defensive touchdown for Qatar. Well, that's quite the twist. You rarely see those at all. Damji to make it 14 for Qatar. He does. And Qatar, they make an offensive mistake, but the defense comes back and they bail out the offense for that one. They'll get a touchdown. They're still down by quite a bit. It's 14-38 now. Zun will get stopped dead center on the 30. So Qatar not dead just yet. But China still needs to respond. Al-Mubarak with the TFL. And it's going to be a sack by Al-Tusi. And Lin gets a few of those yards back, but it's going to be a 4 and out anyway. Gang Ting with a deep punt. Badawi on the return. He's not going to get far. He'll get stopped at the 25-yard line. So with 5:42 to go, Qatar arguably playing for consolation here. Jalal gets a rush of 4 yards here. And I don't think they have enough. Neutral stop. I don't think they have enough in them to actually get back in this game. This game might be said and done right now. Kawachi. Ooh, tries to find a receiver coming back, and he's not going to get there in time. Qatar. He's going to punt it. Ihani. Another deep punt, finds Lim. And he's going to get tackled. Lee drops back, quick throw to Ji. And he's going to get stopped almost immediately. He does have himself a touchdown today. Jeremy Lee only 4 yards away from passing 400 yards. Lin, are they going to give him the first? No, they won't. Quick throw. It's not going to work. It'll be 4th and inches for China. Deep punt. Badawi again. He's not going to get very far, as Qatar is going to start from their own 19-yard line. And tackle in the backfield. Jing Yi with the TFL. Al-Asri is going to run it out of bounds. It'll be 4th and 5. Kawachi going deep. Ooh, can't find a man on the cross. And China is going to take possession well in Qatar's end zone. Red zone. Lin has space up the middle, only going to get 3 yards. Lin, once again, he's going to get stopped. It'll be 3rd and 3. Qatar is going to use the timeout. Lin, and he'll get a rushing touchdown for China. They're not done yet. And they're going to keep pouring it on. Yang Lin, his first touchdown. And Zedong to make it 45, he does. As this goes from bad to worse to even worse for Qatar. Kick returned by Al-Ajlani. Kawachi finds Al-Asri. Qatar using their second timeout. And they get another reception here, but only not much. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Throw over his receiver's head. It'll be 4th and 4 for Qatar, and they're likely going to have to go for it. And now be a turnover on downs. So China, with possession, they really don't have to do much. And they'll start taking these. Qatar, no timeouts. China, nothing but timeouts. And China is definitely going to look to put a cap on this game. They're going to win by a blowout of a margin. Final score is going to be Qatar 14, China 45. It'll be interesting to see both sides in international competition, but China definitely showing that they were the stronger side today. Jeremy Lee, he's going to be my MVP. Man had roughly 400 yards overall, and the amount of touchdowns is ridiculous, as that finishes the game. And 5 touchdowns, wow. But that will finish the game as, again, China just took the driver's seat and did not look back. Qatar just barely managing to find any answers in the fourth quarter, but it proved to be too little too late. And this is the NK Hub signing out. Forgot to do this for last game. I just realized that. But we will catch you for one more week of international friendlies before hiatus. Thanks for watching.